It's so good. I'm so glad. I'm so happy to be back in Ghana because obviously we met when I was out here in April 23.
Yes.
When we came out here with a group to do a charity ride, and you were one of the ride leaders who helped us get through riding in the African sun. So we were grateful. It's great time. So back here again, and obviously a lot has changed since we last were together back in April. You've been away, you've gone to camp, you've done some crazy ventures and training. So, oh my gosh, I don't even know where to start. But first of all, I want to just introduce you guys to Bullet. So first of all, Bullet, just tell us a little bit about your sort of sporting journey, where it started, really.
Okay.
Yeah.
My name is Foster, and popularly known as Bullet. And I'm a national athlete and a student as well.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
My story is short and simple as well. I joined sports because I really love sports, and I always see how other people put in more activities. And sports. It's like a commitment, and it is like a life as well. Sometimes it comes with challenges, and if you overcome these challenges, it's easy for you to do sports because you won't get anything easy in sports, no matter how it is. Example is the training. To be a champion is not easy. You have to always commit to your training and sacrifice as well.
Okay. So did you grow up like a sporting background? Are your family into sports, or you just started at school and loved it? Like, how did you?
Okay.
How did we get to this point?
In my family, my father used to ride bike to work because bike is a means of transport, move from one place to another. And even though we see it as a means of transport, but it's also an exercise because it's a daily activity you do. And I also, by that time, I was not even totally into sports. But I started sports when I was in JSS 2. And I was called to take part in one of our sport activity, that's inter-schools. And I was like, I don't want to do that, but there is no one to represent the school. So I just commit myself that I want to do it. And my first time, that was 1,500 running. And I was second. And even that day, it was raining.
Nice.
So from that day, I decided to do sports, to put all my life into sports. Yes. So that's how I started sports. And at the time, I was doing cycling as well, but not something serious I take as a work. But once I joined or put myself into the sports, I'm happy that I come across new games like cycling and swimming as well.
Wow.
So that's how I become a triathlete.
So you mentioned there you're a triathlete. So you obviously do swimming, running, cycling.
I do running, I do cycling. Even my first time to compete in the triathlon, I was also second. Then I decided to commit myself into that sport.
Wow.
Yes. But sometimes I represent the nation in other games like swimming, cycling, and also triathlon.
Wow, how do you find time for all three? Like, how do you know, like, what day you want to...
From the beginning, I used to say it's about commitment and it's about the mindset as well. Once you know this is your daily activity, you have to plan your timetable well, you plan all your activity well, and you'll be committed to it.
Wow.
It's the mindset, that's
it. Wow. Okay, and I've always wondered, you know, with triathletes, do you have like a sports bag for running, sports bag for swimming, sports bag?
Yes.
You have to have ready.
For those people, for people who can afford it, they afford it. Really, I don't have the money to afford it. So I only afford, or I can get what I'm comfortable with. Maybe if I have a school bag that can contain all the three activities, tools and equipment I need, I just manage it. But people have for all the sports, but me, I don't have because I can't afford it.
No, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. But like, I'm just thinking, like, one day you could think you're doing one day you could think you're doing swimming, and then you turn up with your helmet to swimming or something. Sometimes you think it's cycling.
Sometimes it's happened because
it's a lot to think about.
It's a lot of things to think about, as you said, and also one activity to the other. So sometimes even on competition, when you'll be doing transition from cycling to running. Sometimes people forget their helmets on their head, that they even get a penalty for it.
Oh my gosh.
So it depends.
Wow.
It depends. And sometimes it's about time as well. Whenever you want to overbeat the time, you rush. That's when you get a penalty and all that thing. But when you take your time, you're going to get everything perfect.
Oh, excellent. So just on that then, so you've been to camp, you went to South Africa, is that right?
Yes.
Excellent. So tell us, what is this camp? What's it about?
Whoa, okay. First of all, a big thanks to Gladiator Cycling Club. I'm so grateful to be part of this cycling family.
Yeah.
And I'm also really grateful and thankful to put all my best to make this club name far. Yes, through them I can make it far, and through the good people surrounding me, I can make it to the way there. Yes, and I'm happy to share my experience in South Africa. One, that's my first time traveling with plane.
Wow, okay.
My family was so happy.
Nice.
And everyone was so happy. I was also happy.
Yeah,
because someone told me one day that I would do travel.
Yeah.
And I escort the person to the airport by telling the person it's my first time coming to the airport, because I don't have anyone who travels with plane that I'm going to escort. Yes. So my experience at South Africa is very good.
Wow.
And during the training camp, they taught us how to maintain your bike, how to care about your bike, how to position yourself on the bike. And they also taught us the food you have to eat, the type of food you have to eat.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
And they told us the importance of the food you have to eat. Sometimes you must not rely on energy bar. You can rely on our natural resources, food we used to grow around. Yes, our natural crops, vegetables, lettuce, other things as well.
Nice, nice.
Which help the body to build well, instead of relying on other supplements as well. Yes, and they told us how to maintain your bicycle, how to race.
Nice, nice.
And they also introduced us to track cycling, which was so fun, but somehow dangerous because there is no brake to apply. But it was nice. And during the track event, there are other events that when you are serious, you can participate in the Olympics. Because the road cycling is limited to some few, but track is open to a lot of points, a lot of things. So I was happy that I also learned how to ride a track bike, and that's my first time riding a track bike.
Wow.
And being on the track
no
as well.
brakes, no brakes.
Yes. And I met other people from other parts of Africa, like Uganda.
Okay.
People from South Africa, people from Kenya, and other parts of Africa as well. And I'm so happy we met.
Wow, excellent.
Yes.
So just put some context there. So this is the UCI hub in South Africa.
Yes.
And people go there, athletes from across the world, I believe.
Yes.
And they do some training there under the coaches. So their coaches there are there.
Yes.
Yeah.
The coaches are really, really good. They also have their time for we, the athletes, and they are there to put all their effort to make us who we want to be in the future.
Oh, awesome, awesome.
My target is to be one day represent Ghana in the Olympics level, and also to be part of the UCI World Championship.
Brilliant, brilliant, excellent. And how do you think that's helped you in terms of exposure going out to South Africa?
Whoa.
How do you think that's helped you in terms of your dreams, your outlook? How any positives?
I felt great because to be called by the UCI is not easy due to your efforts and your inputs you do as well. So that is also another opportunity for me. And through this UCI campaign, I learned a lot.
Okay.
Yes, and my cycling have changed.
Excellent.
My mindset have also changed.
Yeah. That's brilliant.
That is it.
Excellent. Oh, that's so good to hear about that experience. And it's great. It's great that you enjoyed it so much.
Yes, and I hope maybe
thank you.
I will one day be called again. Because sometimes it depends if your performance is really putting up, they sometimes call back. They call you back in order for you to take part of the camp. Because they told us that. And I was also introduced to a lot of things which really helped me. but their weather was so cold. Yes, and there are a lot of hills. They thought that whenever you want to climb a hill, you shouldn't be using the soft gear. You should always use the hard one, because on the race day, you won't be using the soft one. So the hard one have to always be used to you, even though it's not easy, but you have to put all your effort. And the coaches are kind. They have patience for everyone. They care for everyone. Yes.
Oh, brilliant. Wow, what an experience. What an experience, honestly.
Okay, my next experience is next year, Tour de Faso. I have to be on the stage.
Yes. Brilliant. Excellent.
I have to be on the stage. I have to win the under 23 jersey for my country, and also to represent my country in other international events, to make my country proud, to make Africa proud that we the blacks, we are also strong. We can also take our country and Africa far. Yes, that is it.
Oh, excellent. Oh, thank you so much, Bullet, and loved riding with you today. Thank you. Excellent. Good. Just quickly, we can stand. Just quick fire questions. Okay, Bullet. So just a couple of questions, just things maybe that I've observed. So we talked about you being a triathlete on triathlon day, when you've got to swim, you've got to cycle, and then you've got to run. Wow. When you start the day, how do you focus your mind, knowing that I'm going to swim, but later on today I've got to run, I've got to cycle? How do you fix your mind?
Okay.
How do you get ready for that?
Always, I used to say it's a mindset, and it is about the commitment. If you are not mentally strong, that means there are certain things you can't take part. People might look down on you, but no matter how it is, you have to always focus on yourself, and you focus on your future and the vision you have for yourself. Yes. Okay, on the race day, as a triathlete, even a day before the race day, I don't feel comfortable, because I have to be thinking about what to do on the race day. So sometimes I go to bed late, I wake up early, because it's like I can't wait for that race day. And it is something I used to do and I used to train for. So on the race day, I'm not somehow stranded. So I'm in. It's race, and it's sports. Sometimes it will be good for you, sometimes it won't be good for you. Like example, maybe after the swimming I might go for my bike, then I have a flat tire, which means my day is being bad. But if possible, I can change my tire and still continue. That will be fine. Yes. So that's how it is as a triathlete. But it is not easy actually, but I really love the sports. I love triathlon, and it's a very good game. And through sports, I met a lot of people, great people like you and other people as well. And due to the sports I'm doing, I'm also open to a lot of people as well. And I'm so grateful to meet such people like Bahati, Kings and Queens rules together, their CEO. Yes, I'm so grateful for that, and I have to always thank Gladiators as well, and Madam Cookie as well, because without them, I'm not sure I'll make it up to this level. Yes.
Yeah, honestly, one big community, and I love it. You mentioned people out in America there, you mentioned people here in Ghana.
Yes.
And,
I'm so grateful for that as well.
Oh, good. So, a new triathlete who's just starting, what advice would you give to them in terms of breaking down the activities, like when you've got to run, swim, and cycle?
Okay, to be a new triathlete, sometimes you can do research online to learn more about the game as well, and you have to plan your timetable as well. You have to plan your timetable for your training. Sometimes it's good to train with people that are stronger than you in order to be strong, but you have to know your limit as well. Yes, if you don't take care, or if you're not motivated, you might stop, because like always the people you train with are stronger than you, and they always leave you. So if you are not self-motivated, then it's like you are going to stop, because always they are leaving me. You might see yourself as you are not improving, but if you always commit to it, no matter how it is, you are going to make it. And it's not easy, because nothing comes easy as well. And it is 3 sports in one. So people out there who want to join or who want to commit themselves into triathlon or to be a triathlete, I'll be grateful to see them. Yes.
Awesome. Oh, wow, that's real words of wisdom. And Yeah, we're excited. We're excited to see what happens next in the journey.
Yes. Okay. Next year will be a great year, and I believe next year is my year because due to my experience at the camp, and I'm not still sleeping. I'm still working hard for more opportunities to come, so that I can raise the flag of Ghana one day at the international level.
Oh, brilliant!
Yes.
Oh, thank you. Well,
thank you.
You really are the cyclist next door who's just gone out there and you're doing your thing.
Yes.
No matter what, you're just pushing, and we love to see it.
Okay. Thank you so much as well.
Thanks.
Okay.